What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel, and we are at Pipeline for 2025. There is so much hustle and bustle going on all around me. There's demonstrations. If there's some loud noise, please be patient with us. There's so much going on here at Pipeline, here in Milwaukee Tool. I'm so excited. All of the new tools, all of my friends are around, all the different people from social media. The news is here today. This is going to be one of the greatest experiences ever of all time here in the history of VCG construction. Well, maybe not, but this will prove to be one of the best pipeline events ever of all time. There has been major announcements that have happened, and I snuck away back into the back office looking out onto the show floor to take some time to share this all with you. I know what you are most concerned with, and that will be, when can you get these new Milwaukee tools? When will the pricing, when will that be available? When will the tools be launching? When will they be available to me? We have all that information here today. We're not going to miss a thing. We're going to give you everything that we have. And here's the deal. There's going to be different buckets that will be announced here at Pipeline. Like, for instance, Bucket 1 will be available immediately for pre-sale. Bucket 2 will be announced to be relaunched in the future for pre-sale. And then there will be like Bucket 3. Okay, will be like, you're going to hear about it. It might not happen for like another 5 years. That's what's going on. So much in the works right now. R&D and research. We're going to get all down to it. But before we do, I want to say hello to everyone that's in the chat. We got Vegan Cookies Good is here. How are you today? Dominic Chesna, as well as Christian Arbaka. He says he's first. Will Rose, 411 Adidas. Scott Rogers here. Go Tool Reviews. What's up, Michael Solis? Hello, member. We got MJC, Nick Katzis, Samian, Matt Rays, and Will Rose. One day sell. One day sell. One day sell? So what? We want to know. All right. What's up there, Yellow Bellow? Listen, there are links in the description to get you to the product pages for these new releases. Okay, there, as well as pricing. There's going to be a lot of information we're going to go over. There are 2 links in the description, but I will say, to follow along on pricing, the best way to do all of that would be to just use the YouTube shopping button. Okay, it's right there, depending on what device you're on. It's on your screen, or it's below the video, or in the description, to see all of the tools and all of the pricings. Now, there are different levels of tool here. Some are for like they're hunkered down into, you know, different segments of the trades. For instance, they have a conduit cable stripper with adjustable bushings. Okay, it's at $3,500 right now. Okay, some of you that are electricians will love that, but some of you that are working indoors, worktop, or you need to blow surfaces clear where you're working, they have a new precision brushless blower. Okay, for $179. So before we move on to that, let's start with Milwaukee Tools M18 Fuel covered conductor cable stripper kit with adjustable bushings. They're available for pre-sale. Okay, now here's the deal. I want to answer all of your questions and address your concerns. So if you have them, please type at VCG Construction, like Skull Soul has done, so I can see your comment, your question, your concern, and I can answer it. Here's the deal. All of these items are available for, the ones I'm showing you right now, are available for pre-sale. Okay? You'll see different statuses, okay, when they could possibly arrive. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. If you can't wait, don't place an order. If you're an impatient person, and I understand that, so I'm not mocking it. What I'm saying is that if you can't wait, okay, and you're not good with being patient, don't order. Not a big deal. Okay, so what makes this one different at $3,500 to traditionally what you've been using? Here's the deal. Milwaukee says the M18 Fuel covered conductor cable stripper with adjustable bushings is the industry's first coreless tool optimized for end stripping insulation on aerial 600-volt secondary and medium voltage cables, offering an unmatched cable stripping experience designed for ultimate versatility. Our 6 adjustable bushings accommodate cable diameters from 0.5 inches to 2.1 inches, eliminating the need for excess accessories while ensuring a clean, precise strip every time. Powered by M18 fuel or cordless stripper. Powered by M18 fuel, our cordless stripper removes covered conductors at 1 inch per second, up to 4 times faster than manual tools, boosting efficiency and productivity. With no exposed blades, this solution significantly reduces the risk of cuts and lacerations, providing a safer way to strip the covered conductor. Auto stop kickback control prevents over-rotation in a bind-up, while user-controlled speed and optimized max RPMs provide precise control during operation. Equipped with adjustable 6-inch depth gauge for precise strip lengths, the tool eliminates over or under stripping and can be removed for extended length applications as needed. Delivering optimized ergonomics, the tool's pistol grip design ensures easy maneuverability in tight spaces. Power State brushless motor delivers more power to handle tough materials in any environment. RedLink Plus Intelligence ensures peak performance while protecting against overload, and One Key delivers easy tracking and tool management. So you see here, they have bushings fit 0.5 to 2.1 inches, cable diameters. They're saying the most versatile and consistent stripping, strips 1 inch per second, which is 4 times faster, no exposed blades, less knife injuries, quick connect bushings for ease of use. It's got an adjustable depth gauge up to adjustable depth gauge up to 6 inches and fully removable for extended strip lengths. It's got One Key technology. It's got auto stop for kickback control. It's got a 5-year tool warranty, and it's fully compatible with the M18 system. Whoa. So, number one, what do you think of the first announcement from Milwaukee Tools Pipeline? Their covered cable conductor, cable stripper kit. What do you think? We want to know. Will it come in handy for you? Put it down in the comments section. Also, if you're early to this video, let us know by typing the word FIRST and join the notification squad. And if you are indeed first, you will be nominated for an illustrious title and possibly win an award. All right. What's up, Crazy Mike? How you doing? It's pretty funny. All right. Now, let's go back. Okay, let's go to, whoa, they have a new Inkzall. Woo! For a pre-sale. All right. All right, all right, all right. Okay, let's go to the second tool that really caught my eyeball. This is the Milwaukee Tools M18 brushless precision blower. It's product number 0887-20. This is available for pre-sale as well at $179. Let's see what Milwaukee Tools says about this. You can see it's coming with multiple schnozzles. Okay, looks like it's coming with a little schnozzle tray. It's got filtered air. I like that. That's why it's a precision blower. Pretty nice. Now, what makes this different? Let's see here. It says the Milwaukee M18 brushless. Good Lord, man. I might have to start over. Good Lord, man. The Milwaukee M18 brushless precision blower delivers the fastest airspeed for stubborn debris commonly found in hard-to-reach or hard-to-clean places. Equipped with 3 distinct power modes and a variable speed trigger, this high-speed blower offers ultimate control of air performance. On max mode, the brushless motor delivers 570 miles per hour and up to 39 cubic feet per minute of air, providing the power to clean stubborn job site debris efficiently. With an M18 Red Lithium XC 5.0 battery pack in max runtime mode, this blower delivers over 30 minutes of runtime, ideal for common job site tasks. With a unique form factor, this handheld compact blower is only 7 inches long and 2 pounds, ergonomically designed for convenient cleanup in various environments. Equipped with an integrated LED light to eliminate work surfaces, this tool provides greater visibility when cleaning dimly lit space. This tool has a trigger lock This tool has a trigger lock on switch to reduce user fatigues in extended cleanup applications. There are 3 kitted interchangeable nozzles for added versatility: a short 6mm nozzle, a long 10mm nozzle, and an inflator nozzle. All nozzles are made of durable rubber material designed for cleaning and sensitive applications and are easily interchangeable with quarter-turn design. This kitted nozzle holder has magnets, hang holes, and a lanyard loop for convenient and versatile storage. This tool also includes a removable inlet filter, which has a product number of 49-90-1949, which is critical for containing debris and tool longevity. So you can see that brushless motor delivers 570 miles per hour with 39 cubic feet per minute. 3 power modes we went over. 30 minutes on max runtime. What do you think about this one? Do you see yourself using this? Would you use this more to clean up the job site, workstations, or would you use this more of like an inflator with that inflator nozzle? And what are you thinking of the announcements so far? Are you loving them? Are you hating them? Do you wish there were more of them? We want to know. Leave it all below. Adrian says, I could use this blower for detailing cars, which is correct. It's good to have filtered air, especially when detailing cars. That's why this is precision. All right. Let's move on. We got the brushless precision blower Bear tool at $179. Let's move on. What do you think about this one? The Milwaukee M18 Fuel branch conduit bender with Auto Zero Bear Auto Zero. It's got it will automatically zero itself. This one's at $29.99, $2,999. What are you thinking of this? MJ Harrington wants to know about the dude behind me. There's just people walking through here. What are you doing back there? Are they photo bombing me back there? It's enough horsing around, everybody. All right. Don Shop says, still no glue gun. What up, Nanotech? How you doing? All right. Let's get on to the branch conduit bender. A lot of people have been asking for this one. They love it so much. Look it. Let me see if there's an actual video here. Is there a video? I don't have a video. Yo, can somebody in tech maybe queue up a video on this for us, please? We want to give them everything. We don't want to go out to the floor just yet, but we want to give them as much as possible while I'm back here. Sharing pricing and availability. You can see this is one's available for pre-order. Everybody, right? $29.99. You can see estimated ship date on this one's 9/20 or September 20th through the 27th. It could, but this is a pre-sale, so be mindful of that. All right. Now, what makes this branch conduit bender better? And what that means is that it's going to be able to do those larger sizes. It says the Milwaukee M18. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to put this over here. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it over here. It says the Milwaukee M18 Fuel branch conduit bender with Auto Zero is the industry's first portable cordless conduit bender. It's explicitly designed for commercial and industrial electricians' branch installations. Whoa. The tool's capacity and portability are optimized for branch installations up to 1-inch EMT and 3/4-inch RMC, enabling bends to be done at the point of installation, allowing electricians to work anywhere. The M18 Fuel branch conduit bender delivers the fastest bends from start to finish. The optimal working height of the tool and the shoe and back former orientation keep critical layout points and bend planes easily visible from a single ergonomic working position. The M18 Fuel branch conduit bender takes bend consistency to another level with Auto Zero technology, sensing 0 degree automatically on every bend, delivering unrivaled bend accuracy from pipe to pipe and over the tool's life. These fundamental changes to the bending process revolutionize productivity from multi-raceway installations, reduce rework, and require up to 10 times less peak muscle effort in lower back muscles versus hand bending. Whoa. A lot of less peak muscles activated in the lower back when you're pushing the buttons instead of making the bends. That's pretty cool. The Power State brushless motor and M18 red lithium batteries supply the power and runtime to bend all day with an XC 5.0 battery pack sold separately. Delivering up to 110 bends on 3/4 EMT conduit. The bender features RedLink Plus Intelligence, the most advanced coreless power tool electronic system for maximum performance. So you can see you got up to 110 bends on XC 5.0 in 3/4. You're going to be using less muscles. It's got a 2-year tool warranty, and it's fully compatible with the M18 system that has over 275 plus solutions. Whoa. Pretty cool. But I want to know what you think. What do you think about this Auto Zero conduit bender for branch lines, branch fades? I want to know, man. Don't leave me hanging. Let's see if we have any comments, concerns, questions from the chat right now. We're wanting to deliver the highest fidelity visually, audioly, and we want to interact through the chat. Benito 2.0 says, Benito 2.0 says, I'm here. Awesome. And Brendan says, air conditioning recovery machine. They have a vacuum. They have a vacuum machine, Holmes. Why don't you? I'm confused. I'm confusion. And I'm no HVAC specialist, but the vacuum machine, can't you recover using the vacuum machine? They already have it, don't they? I'm confused. But that's a good question. The question is, hello, at VCZ Construction, is this all that's coming out? No, there will be multiple announcements. We talked about this at the beginning of the stream. There will be multiple announcements made today in different releases. So this is the stage 1 release, okay, where all of these items that we're going over are going to be available for pre-order immediately. There will be a stage 2 or a bucket 2 releases where they're going to be released. Okay, they're launching. We're going to hear about them, but they're going to be launching in the near future. And then there are stage 3 announcements that are happening at Pipeline for 2025. Yeah! Yo, look at that back there. Who is that? Yo, is that working? Yo, Matt. It's working with Matt. He's over there. He's over at the demos. Everybody say hi. Working with Matt. It was in the video with us going over his favorite Milwaukee tools. Go check them out here. Yo, I love coming to these events because I love seeing the new tools, but I love seeing my friends. Okay, I love seeing my friends. Okay. Oh, Brendan, what's he saying here? Let's see what Brendan Tenale says. He's calling me dude. I've got the vacuum, dude. Where is it at? He goes, got the vac, dude. Vac is for removing contaminants during the install of an AC. A recovery machine is for taking out an existing unit. Really? Okay. So it's pulling the vacuum, taking out contaminants. Like you can't. It doesn't have an out. The vac puller doesn't have an outlet to recover. Okay. If you say so, Brendan. The yellow. Where are you out of, Brendan? Brendan, we want to know. Okay. We want to know. No, yeah, we want to know, Brendan. All right, let's move on to the one you've all been waiting for. And here it is. Here it is. It's the Milwaukee. This is the one you've all you HVAC specialists especially have been waiting for. The Milwaukee M18 Fuel Surge 1/4 inch hex hydraulic driver kit. Okay. I have no idea where that is. Here it is. This is the Milwaukee M18 Fuel Surge quarter-inch hex hydraulic driver kit. This is the one this is product number 2761-22. This one's available for pre-order. It has an estimated ship date of November 1st, 2025. It's at $349 in kit form, okay? In kit form with 2 5-amp-hour batteries, charger in a hard case, okay? Here's the deal, though. If you pair it with their hammer drill, their fuel hammer drill, it's at $429. So which flavor would you prefer? Now, here's the deal. You could also get it bare tool. Let me pull that one up. Let me see the bare tool. Let me see the bare tool. I don't mind this, actually. Let me pull it up. It's at $199. So I think that this, if you already have the tools, you already have the batteries, I would probably opt to go bare tool. Okay, all of these are for pre-sale purchase to get in line. In the links in the description and in the YouTube shopping button. Okay, let's see what they're saying about this one. Now, it literally, save for a couple, the molding and rubber over molds, it looks almost identical to the Gen 4. You could see the specifications. Maximum RPM, 3,200. Impacts per minute, 6,300. 6,300 impacts per minute. Now, maximum torque is at 1,000 inch-pounds. Tool length is at 4.3 inches. And tool weight is 2.4 pounds. I got to be honest with you. The impacts per minute is staggering. Here's the other thing. It's almost like a horsepower and torque curve as well. So your maximum torque, your maximum torque is at 1,000 inch-pounds. But think about it. It's a more linear delivery of that torque. So although the peak torque might not be as high, the linear amount of torque could actually allow you to get the job done more quietly because this is a hydraulic impact, the Surge 2.0, and it's flatter. The curve is flatter. So this could shape up to be very, very impressive. They're saying up to 3 times faster, smoother driving, less vibration, and 50% quieter. They're saying that it is, now this looks like a Gen 2 fuel standard impact compared to the new Surge, 50% quieter. You can see here, standard impact. You could see those peaks and valleys because of the hammer and anvil style delivery from a standard impact driver, okay? 3 times less vibration from the Surge, pretty cool. Increased productivity. So they're saying that their previous generation, it's a 5-inch structural screw and 4x4 pressure-treated posts. Pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. Husker is asking, I don't get why people expect high torque impact wrench performance from a compact impact driver. I don't think anyone's expecting impact wrench performance because, especially for carpentry, HVAC, impact wrenches, yes, they deliver more torque, but at a much lower RPM. I think that for a Surge impact driver, we're looking for something that's quieter, but spins at a higher RPM. This works at a higher impact per minute, because it's delivering a more linear curve of that torque at 1,000 inch-pounds. Pretty impressive, if you ask me. Let's see what Milwaukee says about it, though. It says the Milwaukee M18 Fuel Surge quarter-inch hex hydraulic driver has been redesigned from the ground up to significantly increase productivity while maintaining industry-leading reductions in sound and vibration, optimized for use in occupied spaces, and to reduce end-user fatigue. The new M18 Fuel Surge utilizes a redesigned fluid drive hydraulic powertrain to deliver 50% quieter operation with smoother driving and 3 times less vibration compared to standard impact drivers. The second generation hydraulic driver leverages a power state brushless motor to deliver up to 3 times faster driving speeds than previous generation and 1,000 inch-pounds of torque for added capability. RedLink Plus Intelligence features advanced electronics that provide increased thermal capability for more back-to-back applications and protect the tool from damage caused by overheating. Reducing size and weight to improve access, the new tool is 0.7 inch shorter and 0.3 pounds lighter. The second generation tool also includes tri-light LED lighting, tri-LED lighting for increased workspace visibility, continuing to lead in sound and vibration reduction. The second generation M18 Fuel Surge quarter-inch hex hydraulic impact driver now delivers greater speed and capability for increased productivity across a variety of applications. So you can see here, it's got that 3-mode drive control, provides greater control over speed and power. There are, let's see here, 50% quieter, smoother driving, fluid drive, hydraulic. I will say I'm kind of, because of the new entries into the marketplace for hydraulic impacts, I'm kind of interested to see how this will stack up compared to the competition. Even its sister brand, Rigid, which made an announcement for a literally world-beating hydraulic impact driver. Okay, I'd like to see how that stacks up against this. Here's the deal, though. The hydraulic impact driver from Rigid was announced months and months ago, has not entered the marketplace, has not launched yet, has not become available for purchase. So we might never see that. We might not see it for a while. Or maybe the numbers were just so impressive that TTI squashed the program. Maybe they're not coming out with it. I don't know. Let's take a look at what else is on the till here for Pipeline 2025. Okay, so what they've done is they've made the adjustable bushings for the covered conductor cable stripper available, so you could buy the bushings that you need. That fuel surge impact is available in a combo kit with the hammer drill. So this cable stripper. Here's the deal. We're seeing the top-off charger and power supply. We got some nut drivers. Here's one people have been really showing a whole bunch of interest of. That's the Milwaukee Tool wire nut twister. So it's pretty funny, but a lot of companies, smaller companies, were making these wire nut twisters. And Milwaukee decided to make them part of the Shockwave line of driver and drill bits. They felt that, and the funny part is that a lot of people were saying that these were very gimmicky. I would never use that to twist wire nuts. A lot of people said it. And now electricians have a mechanical advantage when twisting wire nuts with this. This is pretty doggone awesome, if you ask me. They also have the threaded nut runner. This one, if you're doing, this is another one that's, I'm not going to say it's totally trade specific, but if you're an electrician, you're running a lot of strut, or an HVAC, you're running a lot of strut. This threaded nut runner could be a huge time saver for you. So it's pretty awesome. It's 9 times faster than hand spinning. Compatible with 3H threaded rod. In addition to that, you know, you've all seen that Milwaukee has announced the snowblower. We've gone over that in length in this video here. But it's at $1,500. This is a dual battery, single stage snowblower kit. That's including the Forge 12 amp hour batteries, a dual charger. It's a single stage, 21-inch clearing width at $14.99. What do you think of this? What do you think of this? And some of you are seeing this for the first time, you know? They have a new backpack vac. They have a whole new vac system that's PACKOUT compatible. And the Hot Shot. I really like the Hot Shot. This is one of my favorites. This has an estimated ship date to be determined, though. So we thought this one would be coming out to shoppers by the end of August, early September. This one does not have a ship date yet. So be mindful of that if you were going to place a pre-order. Okay? So we have some questions. Adam Baum asks, at VCG Construction, any mention of an M12 Surge Gen 2? I have not heard anything about the Surge Gen 2 just yet. But remember, the M18 Fuel Surge came out a couple of years in advance of the M12. So it might be a couple more years before we see a refresh for the M12. Or it could happen later on today. I don't know. Fred Flintstone says, Vince, I would want to see you test it with wood screws before I'd even consider it. So here's the thing with that, Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba do, number one. Number two, although I do prefer running a surge or hydraulic style impact driver, even when running wood screws, I think we don't necessarily see all the benefits of a hydraulic style impact with wood screws. I feel like more mechanical trades take advantage of the lower decibel ratings and that smoother torque delivery. That's just my 2 cents. So I think I should probably run it before anybody buys it, though. That's just what I think. Remember, type at VCG Construction. So we can see your questions, your comments, concern. Nick Hatch says, any news about M36? So the news that we have about the M36 platform is Milwaukee Tool still refuses to call the dual battery powered tools what they are. It's M36. It's no longer the M18. It's M36 based on an M18 battery, but you require 2 batteries to run the tools. What we are seeing is more and more tools on that battery platform. Vacuums, leaf blowers, outdoor power, lawnmower, snow blowers. So it's continuing to grow. And it's only because the higher voltages are required for those higher draw tools. Max B49 says, hey, that's what's up. John Starks says, using a Milwaukee 2850 to drill out the lead in a cast iron bell and the tool seemed like it was near failing due to excessive heat buildup. I think that any tool run consistently over time is just going to heat up. It's just going to heat up. There are expectations when running a load on a tool. There could be required breaks in between so the tool doesn't overheat or become overloaded. Brian Wavra says, nothing new on M12 Surge. I will be letting you all know, if anyone would know, it would be Brian Wavra. We appreciate that. And MaxB49 says, thanks for doing this live stream. We appreciate you being here, cuz. TTR with the new surge and a DCF 870 got to be on the way. I would like to do a triple header. I would like to do the surge. I'd like to do Gen 2 surge, the 870, as well as the new rigid. I think when it comes to hydraulic impacts, rigid has a long-standing legacy of delivering top-tier performance in that segment. And the stealth proved to be a world beater. So I'd like to see how it does. Let's see if there has been anything else added to the pipeline as we've been speaking that is new. Very odd. In case you are unaware, Milwaukee now has a dust extractor. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wet dry vac. Where's the dust extractor? Just saw it a second ago. Here it is, 9-gallon dual battery or AC, PACKOUT capable. This is with VacLink wet dry dust extractor. It's at $13.99. This one comes with 2 forged batteries, dual charger, but you could definitely plug it in. And if you didn't know, it's not been announced at Pipeline for 2025. It has been announced previously. Matter of fact, it was announced at World of Concrete. But if you're not aware of it, I just wanted to make you aware of it. So it looks as though Bucket 1, everything that's available for pre-order is out. We potentially could return later in the day with another live stream. But we want to know, what tools were you hoping to see become available almost immediately from Milwaukee Tool? If you didn't see it, let us know down in the comments. Also, okay, what do you think about Pipeline for 2025? Is there something that you think that Milwaukee Tool could do better in the presentation? Okay, are you not liking what you're seeing happening here? We want to know. Leave it all below. Here's another one. Before we move on, Milwaukee has. I'm gonna make these available. Okay, but these are all on order. They have an estimated ship date to be determined. But these are the solid wire strippers. I like them. I think that they're pretty cool, and they could actually help. Okay, can they actually help people complete their jobs? We want to know. Leave it all below. I have a question. Here's the deal. This is what I want to do. I want to do. Let us know down in the comment section, what do you want to see in Bucket 2? Tools that are going to be announced that will be available for purchase later on. We want to know. Leave it all below. With that, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. Hope to see you all on the next one. All right, now that we have that out of the way, let me see here. I was hoping to see some new forged batteries. Says you are too kind. All right, everybody. I'll be honest with you. I was hoping to see a little more. I was also, so it's pretty funny. JQP says I was hoping to see a lower capacity forged battery. What's up, Lucky? How you doing? I gotta be honest with you. I was as well. I was hoping to see a 3.0, and a while back when Forge was announced, I was told that there would indeed be replacements with Forge for all of the existing HO packs. But we're not seeing the 3.0 just yet. I don't know if it's because Milwaukee's trying to determine what would be better, pouch lithium or tabless. I don't know. don't know. See what else is, if there's anything else available here. That's about it. JD, yeah, pouch would be perfect for 3 and 4. I agree. All right, everybody. You know what I find funny is that there was a comment I seen in here from a guy named Chad, and I find it very comical that I would love to know what nonsense story is being spread, and I want you to know something, Chad. Like, if you think it would be, it's a badge of honor what you're saying, actually, okay? Because the truth is the truth, and it's always the truth. And if I'm not invited somewhere because I tell the truth, is that bad reflection on me, or is that a bad reflection on the people that don't invite me someplace? You know what I mean? So if you think you're like, if you think you're like saying something that's negative about me, you're sadly mistaken, my friend. I think it's actually hilarious. We That's pretty funny. Chris M says wanted to see an M18 handheld leaf blower like the Ryobi one. Those have become a staple for auto detailers. The one they launched looks good for small areas, though. I think that is a pretty cool. Um, I think that is a pretty cool offering. I think it can be used in a lot of different ways. So I think it's pretty awesome. Blake says it's pretty funny. He says the truth is the truth until Flint's involved. Flint always gets a pass. Me and Flint always, of course, work together to bring entertaining content to the genre. So he always gets a pass. Yeah, Brian says, not much on PACKOUT, just the racking that has already passed and a new radio in Q4 2025. Oh, I haven't seen that, bro. We appreciate that. Thanks for that heads up. We appreciate it. Now, Husker, it's not, it wasn't that anyway. We all know Milwaukee was bluffing at the blade test. It wasn't that. Robert Lara says badge of honor. I agree. Honesty wins. I'm not going to get into it, and I don't. I've never wanted to get into it because, regardless, I think that the product managers, by and large, and the product development engineers, the regional reps, everybody does a great job, and I'm never trying to hurt anybody. Okay, everybody, like, I'm not trying to bash anybody. The only thing is that you can't lie to my face and expect me to, like, put that out as, like, the truth. Like, I'm not going to do that. It's ridiculous. But it just is what it is. So I don't know. What's up, Acme Tool? How you doing? What up, Vince? How you doing? Samian says you should always be wearing hearing to protection on the job. You should always have on safety glasses too. Here they go. All right, everybody. I got to get back to it. Let me know in the comments section below. Do you want to see bucket 2 and bucket 3? I want to know. But as always, I hope to see you all on the next one.